And here's another installment of Grandma DC.
Hello, it's me again with an update. How'd you like that new intro? I don't really like it, but it was the best I could do. I was playing around with it. Anyway, do you remember here a while back, and it's been a while, that I put some of this beanstalk hair growth from Amazon in my crown and stuff up in here, and I think it's been about 2 weeks. I probably lost track of time. But a couple of times a day, I have been rubbing this product up in here and up in my high points, hoping to regenerate and grow some hair. And it says that it will grow hair within 2 weeks. Well, it's been 2 weeks at least, I'm sure. And do we see any new growth of hair up in here? Yeah? No, neither do I. I'll continue to use it for another couple of weeks, but if you don't hear anything else from me, I'm giving that product thumbs down. Didn't do anything for me. Didn't even make my hair look better. It said it would. Looks the same. Alright, so that's a quick update. Hang on for another recipe. It is another gray, rainy day. I got my lights up higher. Hopefully that'll give you a better look. Today I was thinking that I really would like to have a bread substitute that is low carb and fluffy. I love my cheese bread substitute. Don't get me wrong, you have to go back and look at that one. And I especially like it if I make it into patties and fry it and then split it. But it's pretty heavy. One of my subscribers had mentioned something about tuna patties. I love tuna and salmon patties. Tuna and salmon patties. Okay, not a tuna. A tuna. Try again. I love tuna and salmon patties, and I think I've got some tuna around here somewhere. But I want it on something light and fluffy, so today I'm going to try to make a light, fluffy bread. And I know there's cloud bread recipes out there, and this could be very similar to some of those. I don't know, I haven't really looked at them. So I'm going to start with egg whites. That's a good basis for a fluffy cloud bread type of thing, I think. So I just put 4 egg whites because I don't want to waste any more eggs than that if this doesn't turn out. Truth be told. So I put them in my Ninja, and here's why. My beater is so slow. How slow is it? It is so slow my grandmother could walk faster. I could walk faster. It takes it a while to beat the egg whites, so I'm hoping that they will beat in this really fast blender. Give it a whirl. Literally a whirl. Well, I'll be. Had to run it for quite some time, but it actually worked. Ha ha! Alright, let me get this scraped out of here and into a bowl. While I'm busy scraping this into the bowl, I will talk to you about a subject that has come up repeatedly and is near and dear to my heart. And that is diet sodas. Oh, I know. Boo, hiss. Diet sodas. Bad, bad, bad. And this is true. I am not going to argue it. I mean, they freaking, melt nails and everything else. I think soda's bad all the way around. But, truth is, it's very addictive. And I have been drinking diet sodas for a long time. I have cut them out occasionally, and I drink no sodas whatsoever. And I try to drink more like Perrier waters and things like that. But in the long run, there comes a day and a time when a person just needs a diet root beer. That also brings me to the keto diet lifestyle. I prefer to call it the keto lifestyle. Because if it's not something that's enjoyable, if it's not something that you can survive with, you know why I cannot find my psyllium husk powder? It's because you're sitting on it. Excuse me. If a diet is not a lifestyle that you enjoy and that you can live with, I think that's why we're constantly trying to find ways to make bread that is good tasting so we can have sandwiches. Because it's something we're all used to in America, and this is what we live with. And it's just like the holy grail of low-carb dieting is good bread substitute. To the 4 egg whites I just beat up stiff, I'm going to add my psyllium husk fiber, which, as we know, is 0 net carbs, and I'm only going to add like a 1/4 cup. And that's a really scant 1/4 cup, like a little bit more in there. And if we can come up with a bread that is doable, that will stay together, and that is enjoyable to eat, and doesn't taste like something horrible or is not so dense that it's unenjoyable, salt, you know me and salt, then you will stick to your diet because it's doable. I'm folding the psyllium husk powder gently along with the salt into my stiffly beaten egg whites, and this is all I'm going to do. Just the fiber, the egg whites, and the salt. Now I have a silicone sheet over here, or silicone. I still don't know whether it's cone or con. It's not flat. I found it really cheap, like at the Dollar General in their sale thing, and it's really made for being put up like this, and you put your meat and stuff on it and the fat can drain off. No, we don't want the fat to drain off. But I'm going to turn this thing over, and I'm going to spray it lightly with some of my favorite, you use whatever spray you want, I'm going to use the avocado oil. And now I'm going to put this on there in 2 little squares that will look somewhat similar, I hope, to a piece of bread. I'm not going to be too picky about the shape. I think just getting them on here would be enough. So this is going to make 2 pieces, I think, if this works out. Don't you just love my crazy ideas and my experimentation? You know, there's people out there saying, oh, I've seen a recipe like that. People, you know what I believe? There's nothing new under the sun. I'm going to leave this about like that. I think that maybe that's... Grandma doesn't know her geometric shapes. This looks more like rounds than squares. But hey, you know what? Rounds, squares, whatever. Let me see if you can see those. All right, there they are. Got my oven at 375 preheated, and I'm going to put them in just like that. And since it's a delicate, you know, egg white thing, I'm going to check on that in about 10 minutes, like a cookie. And let's see if it turns out. I decided to scramble up those 4 egg yolks with butter. If the bread turns out, they should be delicious on it with some bacon. I haven't had any breakfast this morning. This will probably be my biggest meal of the day, although it's like 3 in the afternoon. Alrighty. It's been 10 minutes. Moment of truth. Let's have a look. Not real brown. A little bit brown right there. Springy. Very light. I don't think they're done yet. I think we should turn them over. There, let's put them over and let's put them back in for another 5 minutes. And we're back after 5 more minutes with them turned over. Now, like I said, this is probably better on a flat silicone sheet, but I just had this one. And it seems to be fluffy. It seems to be holding together. All right. Put my egg and bacon on it. Like I said, you're here for the big grand experiment, because if this tastes garbagey, I'm going to tell you as I spit it out and gag and take on, which I know you're all just hoping for. I would be. I'd be like, watch her get sick. I'd be like, that's just going to taste terrible. I don't know. I'm wondering whether I should just go ahead and taste it like this, or if I should actually put like some mayonnaise or something on it. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I'm going to do it without the mayonnaise. If it tastes okay, then I'll go get the mayonnaise. Why do I do this for you people? Okay, here we go. Bravery. Okay. I gotta get a piece of bacon and a piece of egg. All right, all together. I really was expecting it to taste terrible. It doesn't. It's actually pretty darn good. And it's got a more of a bread-like texture. It's light, it's airy. Oh yeah. I think that's doable. Oh yeah. And it's holding together nicely. Look at that. You know, it's pliable, it's squishable, it's... Sorry, hang on. And voila! There you go. I'm not saying it's the holy grail of bread with no carbs. Of course, it's 0 net carbs. People would argue about that, you know, a couple, 3 tablespoons of psyllium fiber. But really, you need fiber in your life. Oh yeah, I'm going to put some mayonnaise on here. And I'm going to go after this bad boy, because I'm kind of hungry. You all have a beautiful day. Keep loving one another. Like or subscribe. Can't believe it turned out Wow. Talk to you all later. Blessings.